Diego si Moro, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
That's he's done 2 tossbacks under tower now, I believe. Very useful. He's got to be careful.
Oh,
He wants
so
to kill.
aggressive.
He's gonna
Look
go
at
for the Ava.
this. Yeah, he definitely wants the avalanche. Needs a little bit more though. He's taking tower
Enough
shots
mana.
now, so.
He's like 15 mana short.
Oh, okay, all right. There's our first blood. They went pretty far for that, actually, on the side of
TP mid.
beastcoast. TP over here coming out from Gojira. He's got the lift. They're going to punish Carl for being just a little too far forward here, so very nicely done.
Great call to rotate him in after he had dove tower and stuck around, not waiting for regen. I mean, he didn't have any coming out. He just thought he could.
Super fun, but has protected C-Smile, and he is going to make his way back over and give a bottle charge over to Gojira, but again, Zephyr on the move. Scouting out.
He's only level 2. I don't
Whitemon?
really see him run getting one.
Whitemon is just getting chased here by Whisper. Doesn't have those
can't juke.
boots. He's gotta try. It does have a spear up. There it is.
Okay, get some like a rhyme or like a saying or something. Chris Mile in the mid lane.
He is indeed tossed back here underneath the tower. They've got the dust. He is
the
good
decrep.
decrepify though coming out from Stinger. We'll be able to keep him alive just a little
Give
bit
the man
longer.
a rune, please.
There it is. There's that arcane rune that he was hoping for. Gonna pop it immediately. Turn back around. Can they get the kill over onto Carl? They have to be careful though. There's a lot of people. No, he's going to fall. Let's go. Jared TP's in. He's just a little bit too late. 1 leap charge left over onto Zephyr. I don't think they're going to be able to get the hands on them. Though they turn back around. They have the Inkswell. Stinger needs to be careful here because they have an arrow. They have enough damage. And they'll punish him heavily. I can hear a rupture though over here on the side as they do manage to find Carl, but they need something to cancel out the TP. No, they have just a tower.
And Chris Smile just cleared like a 4 stack of Ancients, so
That feels good.
this is not bad for Beast Coast at all. If they can defend their mid tower.
Gojira though, arrow landing right on the tail end of it. They'll follow up with a nice nether blast, but it's not looking good for Gojira as, the Mirana just leaps to her death. Wow, she's ruptured. Whitemon next to fall. They need to have some sort of a stun to take out, and Carl, they need more damage, and they don't have it.
Not bad, right place, right time.
Yeah.
Finish your stack, moving over to the mid lane. Hey, there's a fight. Okay, I'll help. Help get a couple
efficiency.
kills, and now the tower approach perfect time.
So
see
they
him.
don't have arena, but they do have the blink, they do have the spear. So jump forward from Whisper, immediately pins him over to the side. Follow up with a nice arrow though to try to protect, but they have the life drain, and Gabby, he just can't really do anything here as they get the listing or gets the kill. Do get the Dragon Tail over onto Whisper. They have to be careful, they are fighting around an outpost, which could be potentially very difficult.
The smoke, it's gonna change everything. Smoke's breaking.
Yep, okay, they go. They find Whisper immediately. They go through the Moonlight Shadow. The lift up, though. Big Melt Strike coming out from Seasma. Whisper taking a lot of damage. He is going to fall here. Another toss back. And another Steel Sea Avalanche coming out from Gojira. We'll stun up 3 of them. Look at that damage. Again, Life Drain doing a bit. Gabby dragging back over onto Gojira. Cuckoo blinking forward. They should be able to get the kill over onto the Rubik. But there comes the Rupture. Everybody's sitting really low. They'll get the kill on Gabby. They'll get themselves Cuckoo. And they're looking for whoever else they can grab. Aren't going to be able to quite grab.
But if it was there, I mean, he still might die.
They even go for the Moonlight Shadow. They're like, oh no, we got to get this guy. We got to get him. And it looks like they should be able to.
So much damage, dude. Even if he has BKB, he does things done all right. A lot of burst with Inkswell. A little fighting mid, though.
A little fighting mid indeed as they find Cuckoo. Carl, Carl, now he's in the arena. He's alone. He just can't seem to get out. He just keeps walking into the walls. He is dead.
I think that was DK going in aggressively. I think he jumped in and...
I don't know. They still don't have... The Dragon Knight's going to be up in a second. So is Carl, but I think it's going to be too late. It's getting close now.
They might be able to contest.
They're trying. They're going in. Another arrow getting tossed out. We'll connect over onto Roche. Gabby with the BKB goes in, but it's still going to be Chris Smiles who picks it up. C-Smile, though, they're tethered together. They can't break away. Whisper and this TA. It's like at the last second. No, that is going to be the 8's popping Whisper also to fall. Get the TA back up again. Get a little bit of a steal. He's going to turn back around with the Phantasm. Goes back in. Oh my god, Gojira, he just absolutely pops here. So they try to get off as much damage as possible. The toss back. Oh, they get the kill over onto Ector and over on the back lines. Oh my god, Beast Coast gets wiped by T1.
Gabby barely stays alive in that fight. Now, yeah, that's why they didn't go high ground. He didn't have a sentry, so if he goes in first.
Okay, well, they're still going to jump in here. Cuckoo dropping follow up with a nice air, but the save. Thrown over here. Buy a bit more time. Oh god, they just find Gojira over on the side now. It's like Beast Coast Backing off a little bit, Gabby, considering going in. They're regrouping. Yeah, Cuckoo seeing Whisper again. Decrepify coming into play with the toss-up into the air. The follow-up. Whisper will fall over on the back lines. Cuckoo taking so much damage. He's just going to fall apart. Now you do have that Soulbind coming into play with C-Smile, with K1. They'll turn their attention over onto Gabby. Blood right over onto the ground. They've got a lot of negative armor. That damage coming out from C-Smile. Can they get enough up in time? Yes, they'll be able to find it. Now Carl chasing after C-Smile. Whitemon trying to teleport away. He's not going to be able to do it either. Zephyr leaping out. Carl just barely making it.
Tries to toss. He's been working on it a while. He's got good net worth in the meantime, though. Cuckoo not afraid to hit creeps.
Right, gonna go right, and again, there's that BKB like we talked about. Nice Soulbind over into the middle of all of this damage. Whisper is gonna be the first one to fall. C-Smile now is gonna get tossed into the air. It's just a fast hit and run. They see Stinger over here. They're gonna turn their attention. Should be able to take down this little Pugna, no problem.
They didn't check his items. He gets the BK, pick up his net worth. He's still doing very well. Still a huge threat.
All I can give us.
And here comes the fight.
Blink forward again, Cuckoo going in. All right, Whisper, though, does get safe this time around. They do get the Soulbind out, and they'll get a nice arena. So they do get the multiple stuns off. They're going to back off, so they end up being able to take down Whitemon. Whisper just barely going to be able to run away. Look at that damage coming out.
Alive
there it is. They'll be able to take down Zephyr. They take down Carl. They turn their attention over onto Cuckoo, is over onto the back lines. They're chasing after Gabby. Gabby, he's not taking too much damage. He will end up falling as now Cuckoo. He is the last man standing. He's going to blink up over to the top area. They have the blink on C-Small, but they're going forward. Finds the opening. Moonlight Shadow gets into play. They use Dust. They also have a Sentry Ward, so they're just trying to blow up Carl, and it looks like they're going to be able to do it. So cut through him. They did use the Soulbind, but it's going to be fine.
I mean,
over onto C-Smile. Not too concerned. There's going to be a rupture. And,
cool.
oh, Zephyr. The little bunny hop there, taking a lot of the light. The big melt strike coming out with the Soulbind stolen from the room. They get the kill over onto Zephyr. So turn back around. Another Soulbind coming into play, but Whisper drops the arena, separating everybody here. They'll get the kill onto Stinger. They had a buyback now coming out from the Marana. Up comes Chris Smiles again. He's gonna need a little bit of help here as Gabby getting over to the corner. They don't have anything to really cancel out. Yeah, he's gonna be able to make it out safe and sound. Whisper, though, not looking like he's gonna be quite as lucky as Gojira, also full. So perhaps a little over-eager here because this tower definitely still standing. And that's another... Oh, they go for the smoke immediately.
Gotta catch somebody.
Blinking forward. They gotta grab him. Yeah, that is the case here. Do see Cuckoo, I think. Carl. Okay, there it is. There's an opening right into the arena. Big rupture. That's enough to take out Carl. Gabby over the back line. So is fighting with Stinger. K1 and C-Smile immediately recognizing this. We'll turn back around to get the kill on Gabby as the arena gets dropped here from Whisper. They're gonna try to go and grab. Oh, Zephyr, though. He's gonna run into that arrow. And it does. Oh, my goodness.
Great force.
3 dead on the side of T1. Here for the tier 3s that they need to protect. Carl already in position. Jira trying to get into nice thing. All right, there's an immediate find over on the both of the supports. Very nicely done. Double kill. And C-Smiles though going forward. They're going to buy back. And there's the Soulbind. Carl's just taking too much damage. He will indeed fall. Whisper with a beautiful arena over here is going to try. Oh, look at Cuckoo. He's just absolutely melting the supports over on the back lines as well. Will also fall. Cuckoo goes down. All of these arenas. Look at this buybacks coming out in mass. They finally get to jump back over here on the ground. Oh my word.
What a grab from Tiny, but Whisper just right-clicking the whole fight too. That's Megas.
That is indeed Megas, and they're looking for more. Spirit will connect over onto Gabby. Question is, do they want to go super hard on this? They do have the Aegis to lift up over onto Carl. C-Smile, though, is taking so much damage. All right, that's going to be the Aegis. Soulbind will connect over onto Whisper and Gojira. Follow up with the Chaos Bolt. They need a little bit more damage over onto Gabby. The toss up into the air, the Melt Strike. They're turning back around. Gabby, he's just getting smacked in. The T-Fist is not looking good here for T1. They tried to toss him back, tried to keep him alive, but the Melt Strike follows him, and they'll get the kill. Following up now, Carl with a nice avalanche. They're going to go right back in. They bought back. They can get the kill on the TA. That's going to be a big deal for them if they're able to do it, as Whisper is forced to teleport away. Lot of buybacks coming out.
They have not. Cuckoo pops his ultimate, slow things down a bit.
Whisper crawling over. Okay, there's an opening here over onto Whisper to get the Soulbind. They'll go immediately with the refresh. Whisper is going to have to buy back. The hit over onto Carl, turning their attention over onto Gabby. This is a split by Gojira. He's taking so much damage. He is going to be the next one to fall. C-Smile over on the back line. Hector, he's trying to fight through. There's going to be the toss-up into there. Carl gets himself a double kill. And it's looking like they might have to back off Stinger. He came back, but... Oh, the Whisper!
Oh, my
Look
God!
at the arenas! Look at the circles! They're just obliterating over here. The damage coming out from C-Smile, cutting through everyone. The playback over to Hector and Stinger. He's somehow still alive during all this. Cuckoo taking so much damage. Whisper just blocking everything. Oh my my god, that is a dead Dragon Knight. Look at this ancient area. I believe the South Americans was like Tio Pio here. Coming out from Beast Coast. Gabby, though, jumping back in. He wants Stinger. He's going to get pinned to his own tower, though. Hector, he's just cutting through Gabby. They're just going to town on T1. The GG gets called. Beast Coast, the first team to take a game. And then T1, knowing that Hector likes to farm, is going to try to go for the full-on invasion and try to slow him down that way. So it'll be interesting to see if Beast Coast tries to adjust on the Stinger, though. Decent amount of damage with the Ink Swell. He is indeed the first blood.
I'd have to go back and watch to see why he
he's
does
bullying
60
Carl
damage.
a little bit over here, though.
Plus 1%.
Definitely seeing that CS trending very nicely, though, towards the Queen of Pain. 10 and 8 currently at 5 and 6 over on C-Smile.
And Death Prophet now pushing out the lane is going to go...
lane, Gojira.
Oh,
Nice kill here found by Whitemon and Gabby.
oh, they went Flame Break. That's how. They were waiting for Firefly the whole... And then just yoinked him with the Flame Break. Some unexpected damage when he was expecting to be able to make some gameplay with Disruption. But yeah, Flame Break doesn't protect enough on that.
That's a smart thing. A
Ooh.
nice spear underneath the tower. Plus bulwark here. This is looking like a dead Whitemon. He's going to go pop Fairy Fire, but he does indeed fall.
Man just did it by himself. He's like, screw it, I'll get a kill. High HP. A little stacking going on in the meantime. Prep things for Luna. That's one downside, though, is that he is not a very good stacking hero in dying.
I mean, the one nice thing is they make their play over onto Hector. They realize that he's left alone. Very nice efficiency coming out from T1.
Carl's just been owning. He can still contribute to side lane ganks. Kind of similar to the Bat Rider principle I was talking about before.
Whisper hunting as the Arena is going to be able to get himself a Zephyr yet again. And that'll be his second kill on the Grimstroke. First kill with the Arena.
And the best thing about that kill is we get to hear his voice line again. Not his, but, you know, that great one.
Please, if you know what it is, Purge is desperate. He needs to know what it means.
I did a cursory Google search. It did not turn up good results. It's
so
no.
the Flame Break. They've got the Eclipse off, but this is so much damage being dumped out here. He is going to fall. They did just pick up the Blink Dagger over on Whisper, but I don't think they want to go in here, not without their Luna. Damage that these spirits do to
Stinger
buildings.
in trouble in the river.
He is indeed, and so is Whitemon's not looking too healthy either. Turn back around. There it is, the Blink forward coming out from Whisper. Good dash here with the shield. Cuckoo gonna try to keep him alive a little bit longer as they'll turn back around over onto Stinger. Disruption coming into play. So we're getting into position. The rest here comes C-Smile, still has that little bit of exorcism alive there, and the spear will connect. So they'll turn it back around. They did end up losing the...
So that is all going pretty solid. Stinger gonna get a D-ward, nicely done.
Maybe silence the Phantom's Embrace. Flame Blake back, does have the lasso if needed. Good disruption coming up from Gojira. Buys a little bit more time. Another Phantom, though, being tossed out over onto Stinger. He dropped the Tombstone, but he is going to fall. Get a couple clicks off. Nice Arena, though, spearing Gabby over to the wall. Whisper gonna be able to find himself yet another kill. It's gonna be Gojira who collects on it.
Kept the tomb alive as well.
They're gonna go for a push. Still trying to put the pressure, though, on this bottom lane. You see that Chris just gonna try to clear up over here. Oh yeah, look at this Gabby. He's got the lasso up. He's got the ink swell. Gojira's here, though. It's a great save. Buying him enough time as he'll turn back around. He is forced to pop that BKB. They have the Demonic Purge, though, over onto Gabby. Whitemon joining back in. The spear coming out from Whisper, pinning over to the ground. Dropping the Arena. Followed up with the Overgrowth, though, and they're gonna be able to hold Whisper and Stinger together. They've got to move together as one. So they'll turn around. They're so okay still over on the side of Beast because they're chasing after Cuckoo. Do have the Spirit Siphon. They'll end up losing Gojira, though. They had dropped the tomb, Carl, poking away here on the back lines. Doesn't feel like Hector wants to be a part of this just yet, as Whisper will fall, and it looks like they'll get themselves a double as they take down C-Smile. Stinger just gonna hide over here in the corner. He says, please don't look here. And they're gonna just try to throw a little bit of that Firefly down. It's not enough, I don't think, to finish him off. And he's gonna move. Oh, he walks right into more, though. That's a dead Stinger.
Yeah, the game was up at that point.
Yeah, it was a valiant effort.
The napalm ran out is what happened, so he actually did live a lot longer. It's a huge amount. It's gonna be a really good item.
Whisper's like, nope, I'm just teleporting. Oh, they use the Overgrowth on Whisper. He is very dead down here, but now they know that the Overgrowth is done, so Perhaps they can make something happen as they go for immediate smoke play after that. Ooh, they're going right towards that middle tower. Have the BKB completed now for Hector. He's got the Eclipse in about 10 seconds. They think about going back in. All right, the jump in over onto Stinger. Hector. It's a follow-up here. They've got the Exorcism. They'll end up losing Stinger.
They didn't get tombed down.
Didn't get it down in time as Hector's trying to just cut away onto Kuku, but they have nothing to cancel that TP. However, they do have a Yules to go and cancel out on Whitemon, so they'll find themselves a kill and they'll immediately beeline down to this bottom tier 1.
All right, it's going to die this time. Mistake there by the Undying. He did have an Essence Ring that he forgot to press, so might have been able to get tombed down, but the fight's outcome's about the same anyways.
Okay, all right, there's the lasso getting dragged over onto Gojira, plus the Sonic Wave. The BKB does come out, though. They've got the Eclipse. Gabby's already popped his own. Chris just chasing after Carl here. Can they kill them down? The Silence coming into play, and they'll be able to go and just pin them together, though, using that Soul Bind. But Hector, he's not looking healthy now because he doesn't have that BKB, and they just have so much magic damage that they'll turn it back around and get the kill.
Stingers, they have more sense. They do. Stinger has 5, but getting to this cliff is going to be tough. They're going to need illusions to do it, I think.
Okay, Kuku jumping in, finds Stinger immediately, drops the Fireball. It's going to go bouncing back, and that's going to be a dead Undying, and they found Gojira as well, so they're going to make sure that there are no saves available should they decide to press their advantage here over on the side of T1.
It's just so hard to contest cliff. It was incredible. They know exactly where Whisper's standing right now.
And they picked up a gem on top of that, too, so...
Oh, he's going in?
Oh, yeah, he is indeed going in, because he sees Zephyr. It's always Zephyr. Zephyr the first one to get jumped on, but over on the back lines, Carl jumping in, finding Stinger here, as Whisper taking a lot of damage here from Kuku, but they'll send some of these illusions to slow down Kuku. And they'll force him away. Though, because they have the blink forward. Hector running away here. They're going to jump right over onto Stinger, but they do have the Glimmer Cape and an Essence Ring. Keep him alive. Gabby dragging back over onto Gojira. This is the one target that they need to remove from the fight to make this perhaps a little bit easier for them. So get a little bit more damage. They keep poking away over here using these Lucent Beams coming out from the Luna. There it is. There's a Silver Edge being shown by Kuku. The BKB, though, coming out from Whisper. Big Sonic Wave being thrown out as the Exorcism gets pushed over onto the side. The nice Arena, though, coming through. We'll be able to make sure they take down Whiteman. That is going to be the Aegis. Zephyr to fall next. And now Kuku, he is just getting wailed upon. He's very, very tanky as Gabby is over here on the side, putting a little bit more damage out. Does have the BKB. But
good, actually.
Gabby finding the opening over onto Gojira. Whisper waiting patiently, though. Have the Lotus Orb over onto Gojira. They are going to end up losing him, but the Scotty damage coming out here. They have the Dark Portrait being made against Hector. They've got that, they've got the Ink Swell over on the Illusion. It's just a quick hit and run, though. They're not looking to get too good. All right, I say that as Whitemon goes, he uses that Overgrowth, and Hector just cuts through him. Lincolns are doing a decent amount, but is it going to be enough? Whisper pinning over to Kuku over onto the line. Is he going to stay alive? Yes, he is. He'll end up falling. No Dragon Knight over here, as Seasmile is going pretty deep. He does have that Aegis, though. He's feeling confident. He's just going to start applying pressure to this tower with Hector, with the rest of the team. They did end up losing the Shadow Team. The buyback's going to come out, though. Who wants to be a part of it, and he does end up living. Carl is just taking so much damage. Soulbind coming into play. Kuku getting the double stun off here. Gabby trying. All right, that's going to be the first time it's going to fall. Coming back up again. They find the opening over onto Stinger. Hector, though, he's very tanky. They managed to take down Whisper.
The Dark
Seasmile having to be careful. Yeah, that's a lot of glaive damage that's bouncing around here. This Luna's not looking too good right now, as it looks like the blink coming out from Seasmile is going to be enough. They'll be able to go and take out almost everyone here on the side of Beast Coast, except
still was Exorcism.
Oh, Hector, though, in the mid lane gets a little bit spooked here by Carl. Pop blinking several times. Kuku jumping back in with the Lotus. It's a good disruption, though, by a bit more time. Whisper trying to make his way over as well. Has to wait, though. Refresher Orb coming out. Whitemon getting chased down over here by Whisper is going to fall. And they were chasing after Kuku a little bit, but they didn't quite manage to find it. So they do get this out, this giant black dragon. Oh my word. Seasmile stuck on a cliffside here. Again, they'll be able to go throughout the disruption. Kuku taking a lot of damage here. They're going to try to put everything that they can, the silence on top of it. Be able to get Kuku. They've lost Gojira. There is no Roche up, not for a bit now. But again, this is some movement coming out of Beast Coast. Look at these glaives. Oh my word. Another Lotus. Lincoln's dragged back over onto Hector. Hector, he needs help. They're just holding him into place. It's looking very bad for him. He is going to fall. Stinger now looks like he is going to be the next victim. Carl's on a monster kill streak, and now Chris, he's got a blink away. He's gonna go pop the BKB. He doesn't have the TP for
TP,
another
oh no.
5 seconds. This is not looking good for him. This is looking very scary indeed now for this Death Prophet. She's trying to climb, she's trying to get out of there, and she just cannot. Too much damage coming out from the side of T1.
Oh, painful to watch Hector die, and Roche is up. Looks like they should be able to get a 2 racks here. Assuming
That's
Death
how
Prophet, no buyback.
aggressive. The jump forward over on Gojira again. Does have the Aeon to Stinger, hiding over here on the side with that Glimmer.
Oh, he gets blinked.
Gojira's gonna be okay. Stinger. Okay, the follow-up here coming out from Whisper. They get the Soulbind out, though. Carl with the BKB going to ensure that he's going to be able to survive as they do end up losing Stinger. Stinger is going to buy back. Lasso dragged back over onto Whisper. They're dealing with that Tombstone. Gonna get dragged back pretty far. He's got the Lotus on himself, but he's just taking a lot of damage here. Plus that
No
Hex, it's a
BKB.
triple kill now for Carl. Whisper going to buy back. Get himself in, another refresher, the drag back over onto Whisper. That BKB is not gonna matter. They have to get him out. All right, he does have the arena, but it doesn't matter.
A lot of buybacks, but they do defend their racks at least. And that gets Death Prophet 1 pick off, and they can take Roche, or they can just force the damn thing.
This scares me. That's a big fireball in the pit. That's already Exorcism getting used.
Last for 10
I don't
seconds.
know about this one, Purge. This is feeling very sketch. Yeah, look at this. Carl, deep
Okay,
dive
the
into the
pick
back lines. Go in to start chasing after Carl, but they've got the Blink, he's got the BKB, but now it's not going to be available for the next fight. So
He's
go
got
back
Arcane,
into the
though.
pit.
So
Does
it's
have the Arcane.
pretty low cooldown.
Gabby waiting patiently. Here has the BKB up. Has lasted about 7 seconds. Carl's going to continue to just poke away. Chris trying his best to stay alive. Again, this fireball just all over
So
the ground
tough.
is so difficult for them to fight into.
But it's low now.
It is low. They have to do this. They have to figure this out. Silence getting placed over onto Cuckoo. They're going to slow him down just a little bit. Carl jumping forward, sees Stinger, he's just going to be able to take him down, but there it is, there's the Tombstone. The grab over onto Gojira, though, this is the guy that they need to try to keep alive, but it doesn't matter. Okay, at the end of the day, it's still going to be Chris who picks up the Aegis. They've used the BKBs, they've got to move together, though. They have the Soulbind down, they've got the Sheep over here, they've got the Lotus, and they're just going to be pulled apart over here. High ground and low ground. Whisper's going to fall. He's also going to fall, as well as Hector has to teleport away, and he can't do it. They managed to find the stun just in the nick of time. Oh, God, see Smile. He is dead a second time. They have buyback over on the Luna. They have buyback over on this Death Prophet. But this is looking like it's going to be the end.
It does seem like that. A dieback there.
Yeah, there it
on
is. There's the
Mars,
GG call.
and
They
yeah.
call.